Alright, let's do this again. So, Olog is built with a lot of HP. I'm just gonna go really fast through this. Olog has a lot of HP. He does not need anywhere near enough. He survives with about half of this. But I assume most people have him built out better. Obviously, full shield. The artifact does not matter at all. And then I have Regulus. Mine is level 50 with not a lot of HP. I just like him because of his unyielding. You will need a second defender. And I'm using Baron for the unyielding, so it's good to just have another option if you do. Basically, just make it so they can semi-survive. Decimus and Baron are like level 20. They have nothing, no gear whatsoever. They don't need anything. Vortex, you do need at least, I would say, 30,000 HP. More is ideal. Attack speed doesn't matter so much because they're not going to be healing too much. It's not as important. That doesn't really matter too much. Silas, you can use Arrogance, you can use Idril, you can use basically anything as long as it does decent single target damage. Because you need someone to kill the first wave, and you need someone to kill the third wave with Vierna, who I'm using. You can use like Comet, you can use Maul. It's just Vierna's the easiest. So if you have Vierna, I would use her. At least for 20. 21, you have to use either you have to mix up the strategy a lot, unless you have amazing godly gear, which I do not. But I'm gonna use Silas. Dolores, you can do it without rage regen, but it was very hard to get my brain to place her right. So that's why I'm redoing this. A lot of attack, as much attack as you can, pretty much. And I have her A1. Makes it just easier. So. And then I have Narvi. Narvi has like nothing except a little bit of HP. She might need a bit more HP because I'm going to be using her for something later, which is going to be very tense. So ideally more HP. I don't know if she'll work. We'll have to see when we get there. Anyways, let's just get into this. So at the start, the reason why we have Narvi is because I'm going to be using something to tank right here. Because usually you would just use Laurel to get Silas or whoever else you're using alt up. I obviously can't do that, so I alt here, pull her back, alt Silas. I do have Rage Regen on Narvi, it makes it easier, but... And then I pull this back the second the first guy dies. It was a bit delayed, but it really does not matter, he comes back really fast. You do need him for the runny guy that comes by, but he comes back so fast, it doesn't matter. And these two you don't need for a while, so it doesn't matter when you pull them back as long as they don't die, since you need the cost back. Here I like to wait for 3 slams, 1, 2, and 3, and then I wait a fraction of a second, and then place them down. After 6 slams, that's 3, that's 6, I put my vortex, and then when he gets hit, I take this back. And then I put down Olog. And when Olog dies, put down Vierna and then Dolores. Ideally Dolores earlier if you don't have a lot of rage regen. This is all you need for this section. The third time these guys throw the rock, they're going to start an animation and you want to pull Vortex back because you need them pretty soon. As soon as they throw it, you do that, Dolores ult, and then Vierna, and you try to kill them all. Boom. And then you pull back immediately. It has to be pretty fast because you do need them up really fast for the third wave, which we'll get to. Here, after the Golem Shriek, you can place down your 2 unyielding, whatever you want, because he's not going to start his Earthshake until they're already getting hit. Doesn't matter how much HP they have, they will be put into unyielding no matter how well they're built. Pull them back, and then you put your 2 defenders when they start running again, and then Vortex down when you have him up, because he's going to distract the guys. Single target down if you can, and then Vienna and Dolores ASAP. This is where it gets a little bit tense, because ideally with you would either have Spirit Horns, so Dolores would ult better, and you would pull back the defenders pretty fast, but I would already have the defenders up usually. I'm just gonna do this and then try to hope. This is where it gets kind of stressful. Um, but yeah, I would generally have Vortex back a bit sooner if you can, and Dolores' Spirit Horn will be so much better. But yeah, you get the idea, more or less. This is a bit scuffed, but as you can see, I'm doing this in like pretty much one take. After 2 slams, you can place down your guys. Basically, wait until they take second take a damage. And here's why you need Narvi with a bit of HP, because you will be using her to tank a little bit, and you will be using Volca as well. So I find if I put them, okay. So you see her, she survives. Um, if you time it better, they won't leak. I messed up and I don't feel like redoing this. You want to put Decimus down when the boss comes by. Decimus will die. That's completely fine. Who cares? And what you do here is you basically wait. He gets all pissed, and then he basically cleanses because he knows no one is here. So you can just put down Olag or whatever, and then you put down your damage. It might take a little bit of time, but like, who cares, honestly? And then you just kind of wait. You can place down your fighters or whatever. Who cares? They're not gonna die. Boom, boom, boom. As you can see, it's really easy. Like, I leaked because I'm bad at this game, but other than that, it's easy. It's not hard. You got this. There we go. That's 220. Dolores' Spirit Horn will make the third wave less stressful and will also make it easier on the second wave, but you can just have better rage regen. Not a big deal. You got this. Alright.